equal line on me. So I'm just following procedures of the system and see how the system works. So far we know if you got any health problems, right, and you in this type of system, set up to fail because the food is bullshit. Right? I mean, we thank God that some of these programs offer food, but the food that they actually giving you is killing you. We know that if you wind up in a shelter, right, that a lot of the problem is that the people, not everybody, but the people that actually work for the people, be working against the people. You got workers, right, that steal shit, that's supposed to go to the people in need, they actually keep for themselves. You got workers that actually deal with housing, like house, like homeless women and homeless men, and they put their family members on the list, and they give the housing to their family members. Not everybody. If you're in a shelter and you need help getting to work, there's really no help to get to work unless you go through welfare, and you gotta wait on that. So you can see why a lot of homeless people don't have jobs. First of all, they can't afford to get to the motherfucker. Luckily, I found a way, and I've been going to work every day, even if I hitchhike. I don't get paid until the 7th, so I've been surviving for weeks off faith. And once I get to my paycheck, I'm out of the clear, right? Then I can like help myself, right? Yeah, and I don't want to put peace of love, Susan Martinez. I don't want to put everybody in the same boat because I did meet like some beautiful people that helped me. But unfortunately, just being honest, a lot of the people don't look like me. You know? But there is workers that take Pampers, like you know how they give women Pampers for their kids? They take the Pampers for themselves. You know how they give women like housing? They put their own family members on the list and make sure they get that housing. So anybody that's in the shelter, your biggest thing is your caseworker. Make sure you stay on your caseworker. Right? God been working for me because I'm gonna be honest, since I've been in the shelter, God put me in a room with somebody that's sane because you're literally in shelters, with no disrespect, with crazy people that shit on themselves, people that harm other people and harm themselves. They got you laying right next to the same motherfucker that shit on themselves. So God put me in this situation, right? Because he knew, first of all, he knew I would survive it, you know? I already told you my life is a miracle. In here, I had to do a physical, which they told me, which I knew, but it was controlled, you know? But pretty much like you got hypertension and diabetes, so they did a full body scan, blood work and everything. Right now, mind you, I've been diabetic and hypertension since I was 6 years old. I am 41 years old. I only took medicine maybe a year and a half of my life, and I didn't even do that correctly. So they check my kidneys, they check my blood, everything is fucking perfect. That's rare, because you know, diabetes fuck your kidneys up when it's uncontrolled. and I got hypertension and diabetes, and my body's in perfect shape. But one thing that works for me is that I've been vegan for years. I've been vegan for years, so I'm showing y'all something. So when you see people with, first of all, when you see people with diabetes and hypertension, right? Like Irv Gotti, who just passed away, the biggest thing is what you eat. If I was drinking milk and eating cheese and eating meat and all that shit, I would not be here. Even though my earth angel and God walking with me. But if I didn't meet Dr. Sabi, and if Dr. Sabi didn't show me how to eat, and if he didn't teach me about sea moss, bladder rack, and burdock root, I would be fucked up. So that's enough. So right now, I was told to come back down here, right? Because I should have some benefits today, which would be great, because that would allow me to go, and shout out to my baby mother. Well, I only like the word baby mother. Shout out to my daughter's mother, because when you're in a shelter, you have no oven, you have no microwave, and you're forced to eat shit with salt and sugar, and you're forced to eat fucked up food that will literally, if you're diabetic, right? You gotta eat good every day. It ain't no off days. It ain't like, oh, one day I'm gonna eat good, and then one day, no. One day you can eat the wrong shit and boost your motherfucking sugar level up, and you're out of here. So every day you gotta eat healthy. Every day you gotta exercise, right? So if I do get this approved, well, if something is on this card again, I could go to the grocery store, take that to my baby mother, my daughter's mother, and she'll cook healthy food for me while I'm in here, so shout out to her. So when it's a will, it's a way. Then, I can use the other money to help me get to work until I get paid on the 7th. Now when I get paid on the 7th, things will be great. But until then, it's gonna be a struggle. So anybody want to book personal readings today? It's only $20. And people be like, well, how you a psychic medium, or how you an earth angel, and you going through what you're going through? First of all, Christ was with the people. Where you see me at? So you gotta have some stories, right? Now, mind you, I came into a shelter on February 5th, right? So I went to, like they got the clinic inside the shelter. So the lady told me yesterday, she said, you gotta do a psych evaluation on the 5th. I said, wow, why I gotta do a psych evaluation? Oh, because they're approving you for housing. So mind you, I've been in the shelter for less than a month, and I'm already getting approved for housing. While I was in the shelter, they put me in the most quietest room with the most sanest, cleanest person. So you can see why God sent me where I was at. And while I was in here, I got my health together, right? Because I could have kept walking around and not paying attention to my health. I could have fucking died, or anything could have happened. So God had his reason why he sent me here. So the people were like, oh, it looked like God ain't walking with you. God been walking with me the whole time, my whole life. All praises to the Most High God. Whether I'm in the welfare line or I'm in the mansion line, it's still the same energy, right? So God gotta show you how you can work miracles through me. So people going through health problems, they can look at me, right? Because it's a lot of people, That's what help. That's what got a lot of people around my age. They walk around with whole motherfucking canes. They walk around with whole fucking canes because they're not taking care of themselves. Right? So let's see how this work out for the day. But on the side note, anybody watching this, don't forget to book your reading. And by the way, I'm gonna tell y'all this now. When I get to payday, not like I'm gonna be like wasting my money around like that, but I will be hitting the motherfucking lotto at least 3 to 4 times a week. Only reason why I don't play the lotto now is because I got to hold on to my money, and I can't be, I never know if my baby mother gonna call and say they need something, you know? And I'm getting back and forth to it. It's the only reason people be like, yo, won't you just play the lotto and hit the lotto and get yourself out of this? I'm not gonna take a chance like that, because that's like irresponsible. But when I get my first paycheck, I will put a couple dollars aside where I'm gonna play the same numbers for the week, and y'all gonna watch them shits come out every motherfucking week. Yeah. So that's a side note, y'all. But book y'all readings now. I kept y'all looking update, and hopefully I'm inspiration for people that's going through hard times. Just know you can keep smiling, you can make it. Even if you feel like the whole world against you, as long as you got God on your side, you good. You can see the favor over my life. I can see the numbers. 11, 15. What's that? 17. Yeah. So some of y'all can be born on the 17th. Oh, that's my birthday, January 7th. So that's my time, y'all. Peace and love. All praise to the Most High God. Book your readings now.